Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me for today's unboxing and video review of a Dream Factory product. And as you can see, this one is a arm, one of the arms of Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. So as you can see, the description says evil blood blade. I don't know if I could call it that, but that's fine. You can see some artwork on the front. You can see the cannon and the arm itself. On the side, little glyphs on the top. Picture of an arm with the actual arm instead of a hook or cannon. A little bit of more info over here. You can see a replaceable component, Cybertron glyphs. What else? You can see a picture of a laser cannon, a little bit of bio, and on the other side the same picture. So let's open it. Reposition camera a little bit. All right, cool. And here it is. As you can see, it is the arm itself in the middle. Replacement forearm with a positioning fingers, or how you want to call them, and the cannon head on the right side. So let's just open it up and let's see it. And I should mention I got this one from TF Source. So I didn't get it for free, I had to pay for it. It was $35. It might be cheap, it might be expensive, it depends which way you're gonna look at it. So the color, as you can see, is the same gray color as the Megatron figure itself. Okay, I'm talking about Hasbro version, which came out, you know, for the with the movie line for Revenge of the Fallen. So as you can see, this one has a, I'll put it on the side. This is the forearm with a fingers or hooks, I don't know what you want to call them. So it's nicely detailed. You can see some grooves in the back, inside. This one is more advanced. As you can see, it has some additional finger sort of in the inside. It rotates, so you can position it the way you like. So very nice. I don't think there's any, well, there is no manual with it, so you would have to pretty much figure all the functions and everything by yourself. There's a joint right here, a swivel joint on a ratchet, so very stiff, so that's very nice. Okay, now one would say or think that this might be like a button for something, but it is not. Although it looks like one, but it's not. Okay, so yeah, very nice. We have a cannon sort of tip for the cannon. Nothing super special about this one. Okay, and we have a arm itself, and I have to say it's big. It has some weight to it, so and it's exactly the same colors as a Megatron, as I mentioned. I will show you that in a second. Okay, so you can see, hopefully I can get the light to it, you can see some glyphs over here, nicely detailed. Very nice. Nothing on the back, only on the front. Okay. Same ratcheting on the shoulder. Over here as well. So that's very nice. More detail over here on the cannon itself, as you can see. This is not a soft plastic or soft rubber as with the original figure. Well, I can show you that. I got it right here actually. So this is the Megatron and his arm, and you can see this is like a soft rubber. Let me reposition camera for you. So this is like a soft rubber over here, and this one is not. So that's that. Okay, let's move it to the side for now. And you can pretty much move this one to the side for the cannon mode, which offers additional, maybe like a machine gun or something over here. A little bit of detail you can see, like, so yeah, that's very nice. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can move this one up and down, and you can also rotate it out of the way. You could do that on the other side actually, like so. So yeah, you can move this one as well. And very nice feature with this cannon is it has a LED built into it, and the button is almost invisible. You might not see it. Well, it's right here. It's so tiny. You can see this is the button. So you push it all the way in and it stays open. And it's very bright blue LED. That's very nice. I don't know if it's on a timer or not. I didn't check that out, but I would say probably not. But who knows? Maybe it is. So it's very nice. Let's turn it off. All right, we have it off, and let's see. So let's try to put it on the Megatron. All right, so, and it's a little bit bigger, as you can see, especially this black part is a little bit bigger, but the length of the overall, yeah, oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, the black part is a little bit, the shoulder is a little bit bigger, but it's better detailed in my opinion, and overall length of the arm is shorter than the original. So that's very nice, because you know there was many complaints from customers and collectors that this arm is way too long, way too big, and I have to agree. So it's very nice. Oh, let's do this. Let's unhook it and compare the cannon. And as I said, we can move this, and you basically, what you do is just snap it on like so. Now you have a cannon. Okay, so that's very nice. You can move this over here on this side. Let's turn on the light, and you see it's very nicely done. Hopefully camera will, yeah, very nice. So yeah, so when you wanna put this on and compare it to the original arm, let's move this out of the way as well. You can see that the cannon is actually a little bit longer, but when you compare the cannon opened with the claw open, you know, and then open this as well, you know, you have all this mess over here, especially from the side, you know, it's all this messy stuff. So when you have it like this with the claw, you can basically turn it. It has a nice profile to it, you know, it's not as wide, not as chunky, so it's very nice. All right, so let's see also. And as you can see, I already have one of the custom arms, left arms for the Megatron installed on it. The color doesn't really match it, but it's way better than the original that came with the figure. So let's put that to the side and let's try to switch this one and that one. Okay, so let's take this off, and I think we just basically have to pull it apart. Hopefully I won't break anything. Let me do that off camera. It will be better to do that. All right. Okay, so just pull it out and snap this one in. And it's a tough fit, I tell you. I don't want to break anything. All right. Whew. Quite a workout. All right. So now we have his arm installed. So that's very nice. Still bigger. Not too much of a difference, although this one is hollow, this one is full. So hopefully there, who knows, maybe the Dream Factory will come up with the right arm as well, which would be nice to match it. So what are we gonna do next? We can replace Megatron's arm. We don't need any screwdrivers for it or anything, so should be fairly easy. So we just have to take it out like so. All right, and sort of unhook it, right? So that's very nice. We don't need a screwdrivers, we don't need to fiddle with it in any way. All right, and let's see. Next we have to put this one in there. Let's see. So let's plug this one in first. All right, we have that. The next step would be plugging in the peg into a back section, and then basically snapping that in. All right. Now I don't have a batteries inside, so you don't hear any sounds, because I always take the batteries out of the figure unless it has a purpose, really. And so you can see this arm is a badass. I really like it. Oh my gosh, this is way better looking than original. Wow, what a difference. It's really awesome, and it matches the color, and wow, very nice, very nice. And it will definitely have to be well, I already, if you've seen my reviews in previous my previous reviews, you saw that I did some custom Megatron paint jobs before with LEDs in the back, in the thrusters. They were operated by the very same switch as a chest, and the color was the same as the cannon on this new one. So now I'm very tempted to customize mine as well. Hopefully I can find a time and I can customize the whole figure with a paint job as well as the new arm, and put in LEDs in the back again in this figure, as I did in previous. So please feel free to go to either YouTube or videos or my Facebook page, facebook.com/Kapiko Customs, and you can see pictures of a Megatron with the LEDs in the back. So, and this is, wow, this is just beautiful arm. It's still a little bit bigger than this one. I don't remember who made this one anymore. I think it was, I don't know. I know I got it from TF Source as well, but now it looks kind of tiny compared to the whole body, and you know, out of proportion to this one. This one just looks right. It's a right size, it's a right color. It's just beautiful. So let's replace it with the Canon, and hopefully I can just pull it out. I know it's gonna be a little bit hard, so I'm just gonna take it out of the camera so I can do it off the camera a little bit over here, because it's a kinda pain. Alright, now I'm gonna snap in the Canon arm. Alright, yeah, you need some muscle for it. Alright, so this is a Canon arm, and it's not as long as the other one was, which is perfect. And that's for the robot mode. Like I said, as you can see, it's way better looking, very nice, very nicely detailed. I mean, the closer you look at it, the more details you're finding, like little gears, little wheels inside, like that one over there, and you know, it's just awesome. And you know, in order to really see all the details and, you know, grooves and the wires and stuff, you would have to really take a closer look, and or possibly like a detail it, you know. And I think it's definitely worth it, and I'm so happy I kept this figure. It's I'm sorry, up to today it's still my most favorite Megatron figure that Hasbro produced. I mean, and at least you know, leader class. I mean, we didn't get the leader class Megatron since this one, so it's awesome. It's just beautiful. So I'm gonna transform him into a tank mode, and we can take a look at the Canon in tank mode as well. So bear with me. Alright, so I transformed the Megatron, and as you can see, this is his tank mode, okay? So, a couple of things. If you're using the custom arm like I do from UFO, that is the left arm. If you're using this one, then you will not be able to store it as you would for the tank mode, as you would the, you know, original arm. So what I did was I put the original arm on just for you guys to see that you can use the Canon and stuff and still have the original arm. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, okay, so you can see that it is different than this one, right? It's, well, totally different. The Canon is bigger, the hook is more movie accurate than this one, and you know, but there's some things to it, okay? Number one is you will not have this, okay? So, but not a big deal, because what you have now is you have LED, okay, which you can leave on. So you have LED, okay? Number two, the way it used to work with this arm, okay, was that when you, let's put it on the side, when you push this button, it shoot the missile out, right? And then it also pushed the button on the bottom, so you had like a Canon effect. Okay, you will not have this effect with this Canon because there's nothing that could push that button over here. Okay, so you will lose the sound effect for the Canon. And you know, quite frankly, if you are not playing with it, you know, like every day, and you want a Canon to shoot, and you're removing the batteries just like I do in all my you know, battery operated collectibles, then you're not gonna miss it, because what you want movie accuracy. Either if you know, pause it in a tank mode or in the robot mode. So it's, you know, it's basically up to you, like what you prefer. And so the Canon, yes, you can rotate it the way you like, whichever. You can also, you know, play with it a little bit. You can do this, you can do this, you know, whatever you want to do. I mean, the way I like it and the way it is proposed on a box is this way. That way you got a Canon, you have a sort of maybe like a Gatling gun or something on the bottom, you know. So this is basically tank mode. So I'm displaying my figures in robot modes most of the time, so I'm not gonna, you know, miss the Canon shooting sound effect at all. I'm willing to sacrifice that for, you know, accuracy of the arm in the robot mode. So either this one or this one, so you can choose which one you prefer. And I really hope that Dream Factory will come up with a replacement for the left arm as well, the one that would fit perfectly, you know, size wise for the Megatron. So yeah, it's very nice. So hopefully I answered all your potential questions, if it's worth it for you, if you want to invest and have this this edition for your Megatron. I like it, I'm glad I got it, and you know, it's, in my opinion, it's worth it. But like I said, it's, you know, totally up to you if you like it or not. So like I said, hopefully I answered all your questions. In case you have more questions, don't hesitate to ask them on the section below or on my Facebook page. And until next time, thanks for watching.